literally just come get unready with me while I talk about the whole Ariana Grande and something Revo. I can't remember her first name. That whole situation that's flooding the internet at the moment because of the whole Wicked movie, the second movie premiere coming out or whatever. But yeah, let's talk about that. So basically, I don't know, I've been hearing a lot of what's going on. First of all, let's talk about the fact that is it Cynthia&Ariana? I think that's her name. And Ariana Grande, as I was saying before my camera shut off, rude. Let's talk about the fact that both of them look scarily thin. What's going on? Because like I'm hearing that on the set of Wicked that they were not allowed to eat, they were not fed. And not only that, and if they were fed, they were only allowed to eat 1 to 2 eggs. So the thing with that being, hold on, look at my daughter for a second while I keep talking. I'm gonna also plug in my mic because, well, no, I don't need, do I need to? I might. I haven't said it yet. But it's weird because what are you talking about? It does make sense why they're so scarily thin if they haven't been eating. But then if you look at certain clips of them, like, they didn't look that thin. Like certain clips of Wicked, the first Wicked and the second Wicked, they look smaller, but they don't look like they've aged a bunch. Like now they look like they've aged a whole lot, and it's kind of scary. Like I don't really know what's going on with Ariana, and I'm a big Ariana fan. She has been a part of everything I've watched since I was little. Sam and Cat, Victorious, there's another movie she was in that I really liked. I don't know if it was like Hoodwinked or something. It was like something involving some type of scandal, or like, I don't know, I can't remember right now what the heck the movie's called, but I'll put it like over here. But she is one of my favorite actors and singers. I mean, who doesn't really love Ariana? Like, she is amazing. But the thing being with that is, I don't know, everyone's been saying that Ariana's been going down a really weird path. Also, just for context, I'll put a video over here of what my outfit looked like today. Give that a couple minutes. Okay. But no, everyone's saying that she's been going on a really weird path. And I'm not really sure what that's about. Because I mean, yeah, it's she's been doing some crazy things. The latest being this Cynthia&Ariana thing or whatever. And I just want to know what's going on. Like, what is going through Ariana's mind? And it's crazy because this topic is being talked about everywhere. There's conspiracy theories and everything about it everywhere. And it's just getting kind of out of hand and crazy. The AI generated things I'm seeing because of the whole Ariana and Cynthia&Ariana being in a relationship thing. They're demi something human. bi-curious whatever relationship, this, yeah, that, I don't know, that seems a little wild to me, because what are we talking about? What are we talking about? And what's even more like what concerns me is that basically the whole bi-curious relationship is they're wondering what it would be like to be in a relationship with each other. And I don't think Ariana's ever dated a woman. I'm pretty sure she hasn't. But I guess it's just they call each other really close friends, right? They're like the bestest of friends now or whatever. And good for them. But I'm not understanding what this whole bi-curious thing is, because Cynthia&Ariana is not even bi-curious. Like, she's already basically lesbian, right? Or bisexual, because she's dated a man in the past, and then she is now with a woman that she's been with for a couple years now. Am I right? So, correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't make any sense. They both already have partners, and the way they're acting is weird. The way they're acting is really, really weird, and I'm trying to make sense of it, and everyone's coming out with their conspiracy theories. Oh, Ariana's not real, or Ariana's a reptile. They're reptiles. They're not real people. Like, what? What are you talking about? They're real people. They're just doing really odd shit right now. And I'm just like, I've been seeing interviews where Ariana and Cynthia&Ariana, every time they're in an interview, one of them or both of them is crying.
Every time Ariana and Cynthia do an interview together, they look deeply in each other's eyes and start crying.
You know, I worked with the Ariana Grande, and that was a pleasure.
I mean, there is a very odd amount of different crying clips from different interviews throughout this whole process, which has people asking what happened on the set of this movie.
Which witch cried most on set? Ari? Ooh, no, ooh.
That you're learning how to let in. Forever I'm here.
A lot of fans think these two are in love with each other, and I'm not sure if Ariana and Cynthia both enjoy playing into.
And not only that, Cynthia seems to be, or I think her name is Cynthia. I really don't know. I only know her from two things: Wicked and Wakanda. And she's been super touchy with Ariana in almost every interview.
Okay, I know y'all have noticed it. We've all noticed it. And Ariana is finally opening up about why her and Cynthia are always touching and rubbing on each other. She said in an interview that she did recently that she channels a lot of energy through her hands. She said she's touching her so that she can channel her supportive energy. And Cynthia spoke on it as well and said that Ariana needs that contact and she needs support. So she's trying to be there for her as well. So I guess they really do it to just support each other. I don't know, y'all. What do you think? Is it cute? Is it creepy? Do we all need to have a little matcha mind to try to understand it? What are we thinking? Let me know in the comments.
You know, every interview after Wicked, like, you know, and Ariana does this really weird thing where she mimics people she's been around for a really long time. So I guess she's trying to mimic Cynthia or whatever, or trying to, I don't know. There's a bunch of things floating around.
There was an interview that came out and she sounds crazy. Here it is.
I wanted to kind of make sure that I sounded like an authentic soprano, coloratura, operatic singer because, you know, the way that Glinda's track is written is very different than the higher notes that I usually sing. You know, it's quite different, and I wanted to make sure that it sounded authentic.
Especially in the beginning of that clip, she sounded like she was from the UK. She's been hanging out with Cynthia&Ariana way too much. But remember when she sounded like this in another interview? Her voice was deep.
Moment where I was like, oh, Positions is really challenging 34, 35 in like a big way, and this is tonally what I want to set the pace for the album with. I think
It's like the
just
deepest
like
I've heard her voice.
I felt like it just felt more grown and more
People are saying she's gotta be stopped. Britishiana, Aussieiana. It's kind of getting scary now. She's honestly so funny for this. She's so me with bipolar disorder. It gets to a point. And we all know Ariana's like a shapeshifter, so whoever she's hanging out with a lot at the moment, she kind of turns into. My favorite era was when she was hanging out with Victoria Monet and she did like 7 Rings, that song. That was my favorite Ariana era. I'm wondering, now that Wicked filming is finished and she's not gonna be around Cynthia as much, how's she gonna sound? What's her next personality gonna be? What do you guys think?
Oh, Ariana's trying to please Cynthia, or it's like a lot of this AI generated slop. Like there's one saying that she got that skinny because there was a competitive eating and she wanted to try and beat Cynthia at it and blah 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 blah. Like I can roll that clip for you too. I can right there. But it's weird because that's just AI generated slop. That's I don't know. That's really weird. But Cynthia and Ariana are both already in committed relationships. I don't think Ariana's married or anything. I know she's dating this guy. I don't remember his name. I don't care to know his name. I didn't even know she was really dating. I just kind of found out she was dating somebody. Because, like, wasn't she just with Mac Miller, who literally, like, recently died? That was recent, right? R.I.P. Rest in peace to him. I loved him. That was recent, right? Because I don't know. I might have been thinking of things from a couple of years back. I'm not even sure. But I feel like we need Ariana to get it together, give us an explanation. Something needs to be said. And yes, like, kudos to Cynthia for jumping in when Ariana was attacked by that fan when they were like walking. I don't know if it was like a red carpet event or if it was like a meet and greet or what it was.
Cynthia is so protective of Ariana that she's the first to jump in and save the day when Ariana was attacked by an unhinged fan. Paparazzi got this photo of Cynthia afterward.
But a fan jumped her. Crazy fan jumped her. Cynthia freaking saved her and all that. And they're bringing out this very babied version of Ariana. Like,
the Wicked press tour run has also brought out a very babied version of Ariana.
what happened to our baddie, or like our grown woman Ariana? Like this era of Ariana is very weird, and I don't know. People are saying that Ariana's always been a like spouse stealer or woman or man stealer. Like she's taken other people's partners, and made them their own. Like I guess the guy she's with now had a wife and a kid. Or that's the rumor floating around. They had a wife and a kid and was very much still with his wife or baby mama at the time when they started dating.
In the streets is that Ariana has allegedly been on a DL this entire time, and it looks like Cynthia might not even be the first woman that she has been trying to steal away from a partner. They don't call Ariana Mrs. Steal Your Girl for nothing. And
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. So why? No hate to Ariana. I love Ariana. I don't hate anything about Ariana. She does do some weird crap, and right now this is a really weird phase for her. And I really do hope she gains the weight back, because there is this clip going around saying that there's an interview she did a couple years back or a little while back where she's talking about how she's a witch, like a witchy witch, which I think she was just joking. I think because Ariana jokes like that. But she was like, yeah, I'm a witch. Like, I'm the witchiest witch. You know, the souls come to me.
Oh my gosh. Why do they look like that? I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together, and the only thing that I can think of is when Ariana Grande admitted to us a few years back that she is a witch. A witchy witch, in her words. And if you don't remember, watch this clip.
Every day. No, they come to me.
Oh, interesting.
They come to me.
You are a witch?
I am, indeed. The witchiest witch.
Whatever is going on with Ariana Grande and Cynthia is definitely spiritual, because this is not normal. How do you go from looking like this to this? My theory is that these spirits are literally sucking the life out of Ariana Grande and Cynthia. I don't know what they are harvesting, but it is definitely demonic. I don't know. The movie title is Wicked. They look wicked. It all just seems too eerie for me.
And I was like, what do you mean the souls come to you? To do what? To reside in your body? To make you younger? Because why do both Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande look like they've aged 50 years? Ariana's only in her 30s. So it doesn't make sense for her to look as skinny as she does unless it is a spiritual thing, like people are saying, or something like that. Like somebody is there's this girl on TikTok who's refusing to see the movie because of the fact that she thinks the movie is doing something to people's souls, and it's like draining their souls and their lifespan or whatever, or some shit like that. And making them old. And I don't really agree with this, but something weird is going on. Because if you look at before and after pictures of them before Wicked and then after Wicked, everyone in the cast is scarily thin. And before that, they had some type of meat on their bones, and now they just don't. So, and the whole Ariana being bi thing, I kind of see that. That wasn't a big surprise to me. That's not, nothing new to me. I don't think she's ever been with a woman, but I think it has been a long time coming for her to try and be with a woman, because Ariana is really open to everything, honestly. But Cynthia is already with somebody and has been with somebody for a while, and I can't remember the partner's name. I just know it's another black female, and she had some thoughts on it and called Ariana out, saying Ariana was weird and that she's being super touchy and too touchy with her spouse, or I don't know if they're married or what, fiance, wife, girlfriend, or whatever. Is being super touchy, and she wants them to put distance between each other and stop all this weird shit that's going on.
And how do I say this? Ariana is just weird, and I don't like what's happening. They are acting crazy, and it's really bothering me. It's like an obsession.
Lena then went on to share this picture, and this is a moment taken from when Paul and Ariana did an interview for Variety, I believe, and Paul says, I watched you guys in the press tour, and Ariana says, insufferable, yes, which, does that mean, like, Cynthia's partner isn't too happy with how this press tour has been going? She also shared this post of Ariana Grande, which doesn't give me much, but it's just kind of random.
It's been a pleasure spending time with you. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, and I hope you will be there for the rest of my life. I hope you let my friendship be one of the things that you're learning how to let in. Forever, I'm here.
Y'all, Cynthia Erivo's girlfriend Lena Waithe is dragging Ariana Grande for filth and exposing her for trying to get in Cynthia's pants. Y'all know how fans have been weirded out by the close relationship between Cynthia and Ariana, right? Well, Wicked has made them very, very close, and it turns out that they were right on the money. And now Lena is done being silent and watching Ariana try to steal her partner. But hold up, wait a minute, because it gets even crazier from here. See, not only is Lena exposing Ariana for wanting to get down with Cynthia, but we're had to say, thank you. Next, y'all, does Lena have a right to be concerned about Ariana? Because insiders are saying that Lena's working overtime to check Ariana and make Cynthia put some distance between them. And who can blame her? Just look at this picture of the three of them together and tell me it doesn't look like Lena is third wheeling, even though she's the one dating her Cynthia. But the thing is, it's going to be hard for Lena to put an end to it because she has been fighting this since the first movie came out last year. And she also made it clear back then that she didn't like the weirdness. She posted a clip from one of the interviews with a line that said, I'm watching you guys on the press tour. Insufferable. In another post she wrote, maturity in a relationship is when you cut your mind as it is creating a false story about your partner, which is based on inattention, Dad. But as it turns out, Lena has more reasons to be suspicious. See, in addition to the touchy-feely stuff that Cynthia and Ariana have been doing, Ariana and Cynthia also got matching tattoos. Ariana also wrote a sweet message about the tattoo saying, My Cynthia, I will never forget a second of this time with you. Perhaps the hardest laughs and cries of my life. Yes, you are undoubtedly the fiercest talent to grace the earth, but you are unimaginably an even fiercer friend. I am so thankful for the incredible privilege that it is knowing and loving you. Now this might realize that these tattoos are super special to Ariana, and she almost always gets new tattoos when she gets a new partner. When Ariana was with Pete Davidson, getting tattoos together was just part of who they are. They kept sneaking into tattoo shops and showing up with new matching designs, from soft little clouds to family tributes to one with their pet pig. So it looks like Ariana is repeating the same cycle with Cynthia. But here's where things start to get really complicated. A lot of people think that Lena's reaction might actually stem from her own relationship with Cynthia and how it began.
And I don't know. I don't know. It's like, for them to put the whole bi-curious thing out while both being in relationships is weird to me. And I want to know how their partners feel about it. I already know how Cynthia's, like, Arivo's partner feels about it. I want to know what the guy who's with Ariana thinks about it, because there's a bunch of random clips floating around. There's like a bunch of just stuff floating around, and I
People need boundaries, and you need.
don't know. Send help for Ariana because I would like to know what's going on as well. Like, I don't know why they brought up this very babied version of Ariana, but it's not it.
You're ridiculous.
And most people are saying it could be an eating disorder thing. Is that's why she cries at every interview, especially when asked about how they were fed on the cast or asked about her favorite food, and she cries because of I guess trauma, and that the two women are trauma bonded over the fact they didn't eat while on the set, and which created an eating disorder, which makes them feel that way. So their emotions are, yeah.
I remember having an eating disorder in high school, and absolutely everything made me cry. And this is why Ariana and Cynthia are crying in all of their interviews, because I think what people don't understand, and they're questioning this behavior, when your body is starved, it is under stress to the level where it is going to put you in that fight or flight cycle. And when you are in that fight or flight cycle, you cannot regulate your emotions. Emotional sensitivity is a symptom of a dysregulated nervous system. So when you're starving, binging, purging, obsessively thinking about food, this is going to keep your body in a chronic state of stress. And when the nervous system is overloaded, the emotional part of your brain, the amygdala, is going to become hyperreactive. So that means you are going to cry easily, you are going to feel overwhelmed easily, small things feel catastrophic. It's literally your body saying something is not safe because you are starving yourself. Malnutrition directly impacts emotional regulation. And we should really be thinking about this in this era where so many celebrities are thin and we are being pushed to be thin, and we should be asking who benefits when we cannot emotionally regulate. Low calories equal low glucose, your serotonin, your dopamine, your GABA are going to drop. You will lose the biological brakes that keep you emotionally stable.
That. And it's just a whole thing. Like, I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I don't even know how to describe it to you, really, because it's crazy talk. It's crazy talk, and I'm not gonna go down that path. Oh, Ariana Grande's a witch, or she's the devil, or she is a lizard, or she's not real. Remember that, like, that meme of the woman on the plane, and she's like pointing to somebody, and she's like, that motherfucker right there is not real.
Or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
And then it was like AI generated slop, where it was like Barbie, and she was on the plane, and she was like, that motherfucker right there is not real. Yeah, that. Yeah, I don't understand how you could say somebody's not real, and then they stand in front of you and they have flush bones of blood, and I don't know. What, you think like she's a robot or something? I mean, she bleeds blood. I'm not understanding. And then the whole lizard thing, like she's a reptile. I don't get either. I don't. I'm like trying to understand that, but just no wrapping my head around that one, because that just sounds stupid to me. Like, what? And I just hope they start eating again, eating properly, and get some meat back on their fucking bones, because the way they look like they withered like they look like withered skeletons from Minecraft. Like they're just withered away, and that they're continuing to wither because they don't have any sustenance. They're scarily thin. They're almost looking sort of anorexic, and it's scary. I don't know, because I've been seeing the memes all day floating around, the little weird animations floating around of Cynthia and Ariana Grande and this, and it's everything's everywhere, and I just don't understand what's going on. But that was my little get unready with me. I still have a lot of cleaning to do because y'all can't. I'm not even gonna pan the camera that way, but it's a little bit of a mess in here. Actually, I will. But yeah, it's just, yeah. But that's it, really. I just wanted to let y'all know about. I just wanted to talk about that because, like, I'm trying to grasp the concept of what's going on. But yeah, I wanted to film a little vlog for you guys, a little rant, because I haven't done one in a little while for YouTube, and I have a lot of updates I need to share with y'all, and I'll do that probably in the next video. But I guess this will be my Vlogmas post. Vlogmas day 5, even though I didn't do 1, 2, 3, or 4. So I'm a little late to the game. I'm a little behind, but I'm catching up now. Yes, my lace is messed up because I just literally took this wig off a little minute ago, but I put it back on for this video and I didn't feel like remelting it. So, cry about it. Cry about it. I don't care. Now I'm going to spend time with my baby and edit this video. I love you guys. Talk to you later.